Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Franchise Pearson, and welcome again to my channel. It is May 19th of 2026. I have 1:24 in the p.m. Pray you guys have a beautiful day. I am downtown. Had to take care of some business. It's a nice, hot summer day, and hey, we're getting some things done. So the people I was waiting on, I decided to watch a few videos, and I stumbled upon President Trump talking about the ballroom. I'm like, okay, let me give a listen. It's a 30-minute video. Let me check it out. So I'm listening to the video, and I keep hearing Donald Trump talking about the safety issues, the drone issues, the construction of it, how the roof is all flat and Greek and Rome design, and I got to thinking about a few people who had put out videos maybe 6 months ago about the military aspect of the building of the ballroom. So as I'm thinking about those videos that I watched in the past, I'm listening to Trump more. I'm listening to Trump more intensely. And yeah, the 19th of May, he's giving us clues. He made it sound like something's going to happen. That's if you just watching it just to be watching it for information purposes, you literally come away with he's preparing for something. And I'm like, okay, let me go back, listen to a few more excerpts. People, I'm telling you, Trump is doing those things that I talk about. He's speaking without speaking. He's saying something. He's literally, in my humble opinion, telling us that the situation that happened back, what was it, August 24th, 1814, whatever it was, I'll give you the date. There was a date back in the day where America was attacked by Britain. And it was August 24th, 1814, Britain burned down the White House. August 24th, 1814. And Trump is going on and on and on about the safety aspect and, again, drones and how it can prevent this and that. Then he brings up the event that happened on April 25th, where the guy at the Correspondence Dinner got through and tried to, come after Trump. He's given enough clues to make you pause like, you know what, Pearson? This ballroom has got to be built. There's no if, there's no maybe, there's no question about whether or not it's majority of donor money and Trump's money. That's besides the point. This thing has got to be built hook or crook. You know why? And I will put the video in the description, because something's coming. Now, I had thought that they were just gonna, enhance the ballroom. Look, I'm gonna tell you, when I first heard about the project, I thought that the goal was just to enhance the ballroom. So I'm like, okay, they'll be done in 6 months, maybe 8 months tops. Well, it's not going to be complete until sometime next year. So the projection, give or take, I don't know. But I'm going to show you this video, parts of it. As you look at and hear the construction, boom, 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 and everything, the drilling and everything, he's actually showing off the construction, and he's displaying the why it has to be done. And again, what I came away with is that people, let me I should have did this. I'm gonna see if I can find this. There is a photograph I need to show you guys. I've shown it before. Economist magazine. Let me show you something. Economist magazine, December 22nd, 2012. Okay. In this magazine cover, thank God I was able to find it. You see this here? I'm gonna widen it for you. That's Washington, D.C. Look at that. It's burnt up. You heard me. That's not, look, all jokes aside, this ain't renovation. This ain't renovation. This is a burnt up White House and Capitol. Simultaneously, what's going on is that America's on her back drinking oil. So it's got some kind of oil feel. Why? What's with the oil feel? Oil feel, like a feeling, feeling some type of way. Well, you see Barack Obama is he's in a pride boat. He's going through a canal. To me, a woman has a canal, a birth. So this is a birth. You see the cryptocurrency sign? There he is. They're telling you. What is that orange stuff? Evidently, there's a river or a sea or something that has been what? Contaminated with an oil spill. You see, it says OIL. There's your story right there. So again, the ballroom got to be built. There's your Joint Chiefs of Staff running. See the smoke billowing in the background. This is future past. And again, I'm asking myself, why I have never seen Trump talk about the ballroom more than 5, maybe 7 minutes max. Today it's a 30-minute, maybe longer than that. And he's hammering in about the way it's built, the construction of it, and it is impenetrable. Impenetrable. And I'm like, Pearson, you need to do some gematria on this thing. I said, I'm gonna do some gematria on it. People, the numbers I'm about to show you, after I show you parts of the video, the numbers that I'm about to show you substantiate what I'm trying to tell you. This ballroom has to be done because, again, he's speaking without speaking. He's trying to tell you something. White House, done. History is going to repeat. Now, you know, Putin is in China. I'm going to say it again. You know right now, Putin is in China. Trump just left China probably, 5-6 days ago. Barack Obama is making his moves around the world. The Pope is going around the world speaking. All these world leaders, back and forth, in my humble opinion, are shaping and, to me, getting ready for the collective one world system. Because look at the boat. We got to go through it. You ever ask yourself, why is Barack Obama on a boat? And he's controlling it because, you know, there's your motor. He's controlling it. The arch. Going through the arch. You guys know I've been talking about the arch for God knows how long. But without further ado, let me let you watch part of this video. Then we're going to get into these numbers, okay? Hopefully this...
It's finally happening, you guys. Representative Eric Burleson, the congressman.
Let me get my video, get the proper video. Oh, here it is here. Check this out.
And yet it's amazing. You can see through it as though it didn't exist. And it can stop just about anything. Just about anything. On the other side of the glass, we have steel and concrete.
Did you hear what he said? The construction, the way it's designed, it can stop just about anything. Just about anything. The clothes are there. He's telling you.
So that the glass is very powerful. What's holding the glass is equally as powerful. And that's here You can see they're just about ready to go up to the top. All of these columns, they go directly right to the roof of the building. And again, we call it a drone port. It's set up for unlimited numbers of drones. Purposely, we don't have any air conditioning equipment up there because we don't want anything coming down through the pipes. If anybody gets, normally you'd have a lot of air conditioning equipment on the roof. We built it all inside the building, inside the case of the building, because we don't want to have anything having to do with air or air quality or any problems playing with the air. So you'll notice it's a dead flat roof with no equipment on it. All of the equipment is inside of the building, and that's for safety reasons. Normally you'd do it a lot less expensive. You do it a different way. So all of this was paid for by myself, and because I keep hearing like, we are making a gift of this one. This is a gift. This is not going to be paid for by the taxpayer. We have a judge that thinks it's a terrible thing that we're making a gift. He said it's terrible that we're making a gift. It should be paid for by the taxpayer. That's one I've never heard before. I'm sure maybe, I don't know, maybe he doesn't understand. This is a gift to the United States of America. And more than a gift, it's going to be one of the most beautiful buildings that's ever been built in the country or in Washington, D.C. So here's the other facade, you see over here. And again, this is taken, these great classical buildings, they're taken out of different parts of the world from glamorous times. This is Rome. They like the flat roof. Greece likes they go with the triangles, and you see that. This is a porch that looks out over the city. Also, it's developed in such a way that we can have military there, but the entire roof is developed for military. They're very high. They're higher than just about anything else. They have a 360-degree vision of Washington, D.C. They have a massive drone capacity. Not only is it drone-proof, if a drone hits it, it bounces off. It won't have any impact. But it's also meant as a drone port, so it protects all of Washington, the roof of the building. Okay? Now, does anybody have any questions? If you want, you can take...
I will put the video in the link. The man preparing for some, y'all. And again, if you didn't know any better and you just, for entertainment purposes, you were just watching it, you'd be like, wait a minute. What's really going on? I'm going to show you what's going on. Let me go to my... I can't believe it. I had some time. I said, I'm going to go ahead and develop this video. I'm going to show you step by step how this thing being done. The ballroom began on October 20th of 2025. That's when the construction started. October 20th of 2025. Why is that important? That's Kamala Harris' birthday. You might say so. Well, I've been predicting she's coming back. In Egyptian mythology, Kamala means lotus flower. Out of the lotus flower, births the sun god Ra. Trump ain't gonna take a nap, but he's going to leave. Kamala paves the way for Barack Obama. But be that as it may, look at this here. October 20th, 2025, construction of the ballroom began. June 14th, 1946, that's Trump's birthday. The difference is 79 years old and 46. What does 46 remind you of? George Orwell, George Floyd, and JFK, the president. They died at 46 years old. He's preparing for him to be leaving. Watch this. October 20th, 2025, ballroom construction began. July 4th, 1776, America was founded. What's the difference? The difference is 249 years and 322 like Skull and Bones. Also, not only is it 322, it's also 316. What is 316, people? March 16th, 316? The Bible 316? Jesus sacrificed, right? For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son, that whomsoever believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. John 3:16. John 3:16 is what? John 3:16 is sacrifice. So a sacrifice is coming. Not only that, it's 108 days. See, it says 3:16, 108. What is 108? We just celebrated the 108th birthday of JFK. They're telling, see, they have this unique ability to actually stand in the future. That is, do a presentation now, draw from the past, and tell you the future. 30 minutes talking about the ballroom? That's a lot of talk. October 20th, 2025, ballroom started. August 4th, 1961, that's Barack Obama's birthday. The difference, Barack Obama, 64 years old, and 222. You guys have been with me long enough. 222 is the beast system. Not only that, not only is it 222, it's 216. What is 216? August 4th is the 216th day of the birth of the 216th day of the year is August 4th. That's Barack Obama's birthday. I tell you, he coming back. Kamala Harris coming back. October 20th, 2025, ballroom construction started. November 22nd, 1963, JFK was assassinated. The difference is what? 22614. 22614. Also 61 years and 47 weeks. Trump's the 47th president. I told you, he's leaving. Now let's go back into this here. What is 22 and 614? Barack Obama, iPad goat, he got a V on his forehead. He's sweating it. He's sweating it down his nostrils because he's anticipating the destruction of America. The flag is torn in two. The Statue of Liberty's arms falls off. The ships sink, and the airplanes are fighting. It's all there. So that's the 2-2. V is the 22nd letter of the alphabet. So that's your 2-2. What is 614? I think it's self-explanatory. 614 is Trump. He's explaining because they gotta tell you. They gotta tell you. It's over with. They gotta build a force field. They gotta build. See, the White House was constructed and it opened up in the 1800s. I think November 1st, 1800. That's the first time a president actually slept there. I done videos on that. The White House was not built for bombs and drone proof. Do you understand? So they know what's coming because simultaneously they're doing the 5 Ds with the war. You just heard the announcement today. Trump got a memorandum, whatever that is, from I think from Saudi Arabia, Qatar. Give me a few more days. We might be close to a negotiation. Don't bomb Iran. Don't make any more moves, Trump. And he said, okay. Well, people, that's the 5 Ds. Delay, deny, debate, derail, then destroy. They got to delay it for so many. Trump's not leaving yet. Look, I get it. Trump's not leaving yet. The ballroom's not done. I think that's your biggest indicator. It doesn't mean we're not going to have skirmishes. It don't mean ain't nothing going to happen. But I think everything points to the ballroom. They got to have it where it's military proof. Am I saying that Trump is going to stick around until the ballroom's complete? It's possible. And I'm not double talking, but I think everything is relation. Everything is tied into, I see it more clearly now, the ballroom. Because I'm wondering, How come he's not out of here yet? They're not writing a script for him to leave? Yeah, but not right now. Some people believe it's going to happen in a few months. Some people believe it's going to happen on Barack Obama's birthday. I don't know. But in relation to the ballroom, maybe there's a step before that. Maybe Trump will leave before. I don't know. But the way I'm looking at it, a lot of this stuff is tied into the ballroom. They need that complete. They need something in place. Now again, like I told you, August 24th, 1814, Britain burned down the White House. Here you go. August 24th. That's what it was, right? Yeah, August 24th. Look at this here. This is fascinating. August 24th, 1814, the White House was burnt down. July 4th, 2026, we celebrate our 250th anniversary. 211 years ago and 45 weeks, who's the 45th president? Trump is speaking. He's speaking. He's telling us something. And it appears to me again that things are tied into the ballroom. If Trump leaves, again, he's not going to take a nap. If Trump leaves before the ballroom is finished, I don't know how that's going to work out. How do you legislate anything? See, I'm thinking that the ballroom is significant not for entertainment purposes. It's significant and it's a central part of the beast system. I believe they have computers there and a one world system, and I believe that King Charles and Premier Keir Starmer from Britain let the cat out the bag last week and the week before that. Britain is transitioning into the digital system. We're going to go too. But the central place where it's going to be at, it appears to me, the brain will be in Washington, D.C., under the ballroom, and possibly, allegedly, in conjunction with Elon Musk, where he's got his massive computer in Memphis. You let me know. And I will put, again, this video in the description. Trump knows. He knows. And I wish I had done that decode. But there's got to be a connection between... let me see here. I'm gonna put... I do have a way of doing this gematria. I'm going to do this right quick. This was December 22nd, 2012 versus October 20th, 2025. They started their ballroom. Well, December 22nd is that picture I showed you of America on her back drinking oil and Barack Obama in a boat. December 22nd, 2012, Economist Magazine. October 20th, 2025, that's when the ballroom construction started. That magazine is 12 years old and 9/4. The 94th day of the year is April 4th, 4/4. That's Barack Obama. Now let's look at that in relation to today. Today is 5/19. See if it's going to speak today, then we'll be done. 5/19. 5/19. Mr. President is speaking today, 2026. Let's see if that lines up. Because again, I think they're speaking. I think he's trying to tell us something. I don't have anything. But you can believe this here. Oh, hold on. I got the wrong year. Let me go back. Okay, I'm on the money now. I get it. Okay, I did a decode on it. Okay. Look at this here. December 22nd, 2012, Economist Magazine. May 19, 2026 is today. 48. April 8th of 2024, we had an eclipse. X came across the sky. X means I'm taking you out. And 97, the 97th day of the year is April 5th, 4-5, like Trump. It matches up. And if you forget about Economist Magazine, there's your answer. And there's your picture. The White House and the Capitol burned down. I'm Friendship Pearson. Tell me what you think. God bless.